Welcome back to Something for That Ass podcast.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Lenny Love, and we're your hostess with the mostest.
With the mostest.
With the most.
We're still in October, so we want to continue the spooky vibes. So today we're doing spooky or sweet. What is spooky and what is sweet to be taken out on as a first date?
Ooh, and since I have your attention here in the beginning, and if you happen to have the biggest crush on my sister ever, which I totally understand.
What are you about to say? I'm scared.
I am going to give you a helpful hint, helpful tip. Because she won't say it.
I'm scared. What are you going to say?
It's definitely sweet over spooky, okay? You're gonna want to take her fishing, and you have to wear flip-flops. She loves to fish flip-flops, like whatever F word you could think of, that's her vibe.
No, why the fuck were we doing our walk? We always walk, and there's a couple ahead of us. The man's wearing sandals, the woman's wearing sneakers. Like,
and you want to know what else was wrong with that dynamic? The woman was on the outside. Protecting him and his vulnerable toes.
Yes.
Even though that was a choice that he had made. He had other options to wear.
Yeah. You should look at your girl and get inspired to cover up your fucking toes.
Yeah, why is she ready and you're not ready at all?
Right.
Should be the other way around. If anything.
So yeah, please don't listen to anything my sister said. If you took me fishing, I would actually someone started driving me somewhere that was like near a body of water that I didn't know about, I would jump out of the car.
Get triggered.
No, I would jump out of the car because I would think that's my last moment.
How fast
would I get out of the car?
Yeah,
I would go while it's driving.
No, I would injure
myself.
Miles per hour?
I don't care.
Any of
I don't care. You can be going 120. I'm jumping the fuck out.
But
it's either I take matters into my own hand or I let a man take matters into his hands.
That's valid.
And I'm taking matters into my own.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, when we watch scary movies and they're like, oh, she was trapped in the basement for X amount of years. I mean, I know it's a shoulda, woulda, coulda type of situation. You don't know until you're in there, but years. You got 2 weeks with me, buddy. You got 2 weeks. And if I didn't make my escape plan, one of us is going out. I don't know. I'm fighting till the death of me. Because I'm just not, not into getting tortured, you know?
No.
Yes, no,
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm not eating our
No, I'm not dealing with abuse. No, if I can't figure out in 2 weeks how to make the craziest escape plan, I'm out. Taking myself out, or you're gonna have to take me out because I'm gonna just literally be such a problem. You're going to have to. You're gonna have to.
Right.
I can't hang with the game.
And you know they can't keep their composure, so you just gotta find their weak spot.
Right.
Because they want to hurt you anyway.
So yeah, that's a little intro to the spookiness.
Spooky bad first date would be in a person's basement. So
100%. Yeah. It would. Okay, so do you want to take the lead of what are you asking me or are you telling me?
We'll ask. Okay. How would you spooky or sweet fishing hunting?
Lana, please.
Okay, sorry. Side note, guys. I have to, put myself on blast. I have a regret. I literally could have. There's always red flags right from the jump. All right, let's be fucking real. This person I ended up dating for a few months, I could have just avoided all of it completely because right from the jump, misaligned. What's your favorite thing to do? Oh, my favorite thing to do. Anything I could do in the world? Hunt! That's what I would do. Day. That's a perfect day to me. I'm like a fucking vegan. Jaw drop.
Mind you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Even if that would be your perfect day, I'm vegan. Are you trying to upset me?
Mind you, she didn't ask the question. I asked the question. I was sitting across from them. Oh, looking at them, I'm like, you don't look good together, first of all. Two, I was like just trying to make light of the situation because I was there. I knew he didn't want me there. He's like, God damn it, fucking trying to just talk to your
And
sister.
we didn't really like want him to be there. He kind of ruined it. He literally ruined it. And I don't know. I honestly have nothing to say for myself why I continued to
But I
date
was
him
like,
after that.
asking
I don't.
21 questions. That's my favorite thing
He
to
was
do.
persistent though.
Yeah, he was. He was like good for a little bit and then he wasn't.
Yeah. I don't completely regret it.
But my favorite thing to do when I meet a man is ask him 21 questions, and not in a 50 Cent way, more like an interrogation way, you know? I will start with like, what's your favorite color? And then it will end with like, why were you in prison for 7 years? Like, what's your charge, you know? I need to know all the details. I'm very inquisitive, you could say. I'm very nosy. That's a fact. And I just need to know like, what's going on in your bloodline, you know. I need to know just about any and everything I can on the first date for sure. But I think it's sweet of me because it's like if I'm asking questions, it's obviously I'm interested in getting to know you. If I was asking you nothing about yourself, I'm not interested in you at all. But if I'm asking you 21 questions and you don't ever ask me a question back, I'm all the way turned off because you're like too eager to answer these questions and too eager to talk about yourself, and you should like reciprocate the energy a little bit. I shouldn't be like asking you every single question and then you don't have one to ask me back, right? That's bad.
No, that's so real. How a person treats you in conversation and in life. How a person treats you in conversation is very telling how they're going to treat you, period. Because if you're just in it for yourself, you're probably going to be in it for yourself when you get to the bed.
Right.
Whereas someone who will do anything to put a smile on your face is looking for any way to alleviate your stress, they'll probably be putting you first. And they can come when they come because they can come whenever. And you'll be prioritized. The men that are just me, flash. They either are too narcissistic to do anything too good for you other than look good and maybe fill a little lonely void, or they want their homeboy.
Right.
Simple math.
Right.
So
yeah. Oh, and pause when she said she could have saved herself time. Like she didn't have to go on the date with that guy that loved to hunt as his dream day. When we got in the car, I was like, you don't really like him. And then she was just quiet and I was like, you're bored. Like, you don't like this guy. This is it. The whatever. And then she's like, and she was.
Yeah. So real.
I was like, I can tell you right now, I watched the whole interaction. You do not like him. She didn't even seem like she liked him when she was sitting there. She was like,
no, I was actually really disturbed.
I was like,
it was like a grow to like. It wasn't like right off the bat. Like
right.
I right off the bat found him attractive for a little bit until he took his hat off. And then anyways,
he took his hat off. She gets that a lot. She gets like people with interesting
catfish
shaped heads.
It's a real thing, guys. I'm a survivor.
She is.
I'm a survivor. I have a mic right here. I'm not doing the mic. I'm a survivor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
like,
yeah.
You know how men are like, oh, I need to see a girl without her makeup. Yeah. Okay, well, I want to see what you look like without your hat. I want to see what you look like without your chain. Let me see what you look like without them grills. What do your real teeth look like?
Oh, God.
Let me see.
Take off the damn ski mask, you fuck.
Yeah, take off the shiesty.
Those fucking shiesties up in the club. I know you're sweating in that Nike Tech fucking fit with your fucking shiesty on. It's hot as fuck. There's bodies all over. Like, what are you hiding? What are you trying to rob in this club right now?
Right.
A shot of tequila. It's not.
Right.
Anyways.
Okay, you asked me. Oh, wait, no, I asked
you.
Okay. Let's see. I just looked them up right now online because I honestly let's see. That's like an infamous list. Okay. Spooky or sweet? If a man takes you on a first date to a family function.
Fuck no. Spooky. I should not be meeting anyone in your family anytime soon. That's definitely a red flag.
I agree.
That is a red flag. I had someone without letting me know, I met their family and some of their friends. They didn't even warn me. They just brought me around. They're like, oh, come with me here. They're there. They knew that they were going to be there. It was like, I'm going to test you. And I don't appreciate being tested like that. It's actually a huge character flaw that you would be willing to bring me around people that you so much care about, like your family and friends, especially your family. That is way too intimate. Even if we're hitting it off, which I was like, oh my God, we're hitting it off. Lies. Anyways, well, we were, but not the way I like was over romanticizing. It's, yeah, only one man that I've been romantically involved with has met my family, and I'm gonna keep it that way. It's only gonna be one man that meets my family, so yeah, it's definitely spooky.
Spooky. Yeah, you should not. I mean, not you, but people in general. If you,
Me neither.
I mean, you would be that here, there, but yeah, I think
It's sin enough with
I think
what
that's-
she's had to meet. That's too much of a sin.
and I think it's rude
and
that
I've tried to like keep it, but things happen.
yeah,
We're
I
with
think
each other
it's
all the
rude
time.
that he brought you around people without letting you know. Because me, I'm the type of person I
It
like
was.
to know. Like, I don't like surprises.
Mhm.
Like, I do like surprises. Like, don't take that too literal. But I don't like stuff where it's like, oh, you're meeting someone for the first time. And I like to be
Right.
super presentable. I'm not saying you weren't. I don't know even what day this was. But I'm saying, like, I'm insinuating because she could have not been. But no, I'm saying, like, it's like, I don't want to meet a group of your friends or family. I want to know. I want to have the right outfit on. I want to have the right hair. I want to have,
Mhm.
I want to be in control because I'm a control freak.
I was out of control.
Don't just like, oh, spring it on me. Like, I want to leave a good first impression. I want to leave the impression that I want to leave, not just, oh, like, if I'm going to just kick it with you, that might be a different outfit than what I would want your family to meet me in. Or, yeah, for sure, actually.
For sure.
Actually, for sure. If you're going to bring me around your family, you need to let me know because I'm busting out the turtleneck. Okay?
Yeah.
Busting out the neutral colors. I'm going to.
The family got to keep it real cute.
Yes.
Thankfully, it was like cold season, so I was covered up, and it was just friends. But he was over here testing me, but he was so nervous around them. He was like dropping his water, like he was shaking. I'm like, bro,
He's so scared they're going to slip up and say something.
yeah, because come to find out later on, there was much to be said.
Oh.
Anyways.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Could've
I agree.
spared
I
a
agree.
bitch. I'm just kidding.
Spooky.
Spooky with
Okay,
a
your turn.
capital S. Okay. In a museum or an art museum.
Super cute. Super sweet.
Yeah.
Super cute. Super sweet. Would love to do that.
Same.
Extra points if it's like a museum or something like around like something that I like they know that I like, because
Oh.
there's so many in LA that
Right.
you could do anything, like really anything. So if it
Right.
was something that I'm interested in specifically,
Like she would like a interactive Hello Kitty one.
right, or like
you know.
something like fun, like the Bubble World, we still haven't gone. I want to do that one
Oh,
together. Like,
yeah, that
I've been, but I want to go with her because it's more fun with her anyways.
yeah.
But something but I'm down for like it regardless, because I'm also down for someone to put me on to something that I don't know. But I think like first date, I think it would be cute if it was like all around something that I am specifically interested in. But definitely sweet. Definitely sweet.
That would be so cute. I
Right.
agree. I definitely I'm open to going to a bunch of different types of museums, but I like those ones are super cute, but something I haven't done a lot of is go to art museums.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a couple, but I would like to go to more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is sick. And I also like old architecture. If you could show me, I don't know, Gothic is cute too. Yeah, I just like, vintage or just different architecture that's different. I like a little history lesson. And extra points if we eat before or after, it doesn't matter. Maybe after.
Oh, personally,
yeah.
Personally, I don't think I could go out. I don't think I could go out on a date with a man that doesn't include food.
Doesn't include
Because
food.
why? What?
Spooky.
Spooky. Like,
So sweet, and then that would be spooky.
right. It's like, oh, we're just going to a museum, hungry as fuck. You go home. Like,
You're like looking at the paintings,
No,
like,
'cause-
is that a pair of grapes? I wish I
Right.
had a bunch of that right now.
yeah. No, for sure you have to feed me on the date.
Yeah, I'm a hungry monster. Like,
Right.
I've been working on my gluttony, but I, regardless, love food, and that will never change.
Right. It's not a date without food. Like, that just feels so informal.
Like, you're my friend. If you're not feeding me. Right. If you're not feeding me, you'll never be able to feed me with your friend.
Right.
Nothing else will ever be put in my mouth if you're not putting food in my mouth for a while before that. So,
Right. Okay. I looked up this list. This isn't even my list. I just looked this up and I'm fucking spooked. Like,
so none of them are sweet.
I didn't make it.
Okay, well.
And this is something that they want to do. Honestly, there's like a list of food places that I'm not even going to say because we'll get into that later. But like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't be tripping on restaurant. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get into that later. First date. Spooky or sweet? You gave it away. That's gonna be spooky, but a bar just for drinks.
Oh, fuck off. That literally just happened to me recently. I have been okay, you guys, I told you guys like, oh, I would be open to dating if it really makes sense. I'm past that at this point. Even if it makes sense, even if you're handsome, even if you're successful and it makes sense in every way, I'm just still not gonna go. I'm just not down right now. Anyways, I found this person attractive, successful, blah 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 blah. He fucked up right away because he was like, I'm not gonna be there today, but drink, smirk, don't smirk, nothing's funny. And that's what you would think to do with, I think I already brought it up on the last episode, but that's what you would fucking think to do with me at the opportunity of a lifetime. You get me drunk. It's giving predatory, it's giving low effort, it's giving I just want to fuck. And even if that is the case, and maybe I wanted to too, I don't want it to just look like that right off the bat. So I'm very unimpressed, and it was a no, it's spooky. That is definitely spooky. I don't even drink like that, especially now. And even when I was drinking more like, oh, every weekend, blah, 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 I don't want to go on a date where it's like, oh, let's go drink. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not going to fuck you like you want me to fucking to.
Right. No, I agree. I think if a man asks a woman out for drinks as a first date, that is so tacky. It just shows their intentions from the beginning. And obviously, as a woman, you are aware that a man is trying to date you to sleep with you, period. But it's not even like when they cut straight to let's just go get drinks. Oh, you trying to get me out of my mind on an empty stomach for a first date?
Right.
You want me to eat your dick for dinner? Like,
they do.
You're
bold. You're bold. You're like too bold in a way.
Right.
Not bold like, ooh, okay, take charge then. No, you do not deserve to have any powers of taking charge because you would do really bad things if given the power to do them.
And that's why I can't help but to laugh in a man's face when he tries to complain about taking a woman to an expensive dinner, because a man will be real quick to rack up the bill for some liquor. If it's a bar, if a man could convince a woman to just go get some drinks, he will spend hundreds of dollars. He'll spend whatever it takes to get that woman out of her mind enough to sleep with him.
God.
But if it comes to food, oh, she wants the extra side of mashed potatoes. Oh, it's a problem. Oh, you a gluttonous, greedy ass, fucking gold digging ass bitch.
And I am.
You want a double shot? Got that for you, right? Got that, because that's my ticket to having sex with you, because you will never have sex with me in your right mind.
That's
what it comes off
starts
as.
beating the fuck out of him instead. Period.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Men really, I laugh like, I don't drink, but when I do drink, I'm not like, oh, flirt with me. I'm like, I'll fucking fight you and
make them
like
flinch. You'll make them flinch and stutter.
Yes. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's
I think it's super tacky. It's super tacky, super low effort, super creepy as
creepy.
Well. It's creepy.
That's
creepy
a good one.
Is the perfect word to describe a man trying to take a woman out to drink for her first for their first date.
It doesn't matter who you are. I don't give a fuck. Oh, if it was a basketball player or a music artist or someone big, because you like to fucking be like, oh, if it was a person of star status or stardom or someone who's a fucking millionaire, billionaire, you guys would switch up on that. No, regardless, it's fucking like low effort and weird. And it would be even weirder if they had the means to do something grandiose and that's what the fuck they could come up with. You might as well spit in my fucking face. So
Right.
yeah.
And people like forget we live 40 minutes away from LA. We don't live in buttfuck nowhere like you do. Seeing people of status is very regular, right? You guys are the ones that get starstruck. The men in the comment section that make comments like, oh, well, you would do it if it was a famous athlete or a famous rapper. No, you would spread your butt cheeks if it was a famous athlete or a famous rapper. That's what you would do. You're projecting onto me because I run into your favorite basketball player, favorite football player, favorite baseball player
Music
all
artist.
the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's regular. I'm not spreading my cheeks. You, on the other hand, you would spread your cheeks for them. You would.
Immediately.
And if the opportunity knocks, which it won't, because I don't think you're their type, even if like they do go that way.
Right.
I just don't think it's in the books for you.
It's not in your cards, sweetie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Sorry.
I know. I'm really tired of people acting like we live in Missouri. Like,
Right.
sorry if you live there, but I've
been there. It's hot as fuck. Sorry,
Right.
guys. But
it's like I don't live.
I literally was in the middle of nowhere too. Speaking of fishing, I went to Missouri and I went fishing one time. Great grandpa taught to fish and shoot, and the hook went through the mouth, out the eye. Traumatized. I've always loved animals before I was vegan. And then I shot a tree. Plate. Yeah. So don't fuck with me. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, let's move on to the next one. Sweet or spooky? And one of these.
No.
An aquarium, zoo. An aquarium or zoo?
No. Well, because I'm vegan, so that'd be very
Animal
tone deaf.
entertainment.
It'd be very tone deaf to take me to do something like that. You know? So it's just like, I need a man with a good amount of brain cells, right? So it's like, if you just are tone deaf from jump, if I have to teach you the basics, it's like telling a man I'm vegan and he suggests we go to have you ever been to Mastro's? Bro, like, actually, you are way more attractive when you don't speak. Let's actually not have any more conversation. If you're suggesting a vegan woman to go to Mastro's, do you think I give a fuck about Mastro's? I don't. So no, I would say no to aquarium, no to zoo, because it's, ethically wrong to use animals as entertainment. And yeah, I think they should just know better.
Right. I totally agree. And you bringing up Mastro's just reminded me of how when we did the dating experiment and I dated the first elderly citizen, how his fucking pitch to take me out is, I know the good vegan spots. If you give me the chance, you're in good hands. You fucking booked Javier's without asking me. That has like 2 vegan options that aren't even that good. The ambiance is nice, but I'm not trying to get sexy with you, motherfucker. If I'm gonna go to Javier's with a man, it's like, bro, that would be like more of a nightcap. I'm trying to drink and then get freaky with you later. I don't want to do anything of the sorts. Their food sucks for vegans, and you lied to my face saying that you know the good vegan spots, if that's what the fuck you come up with, because I am a foodie. I know the good vegan spots, and you didn't list one of them, and you booked the reservation without asking me. That is also tone deaf. But yes, absolutely, I can't deal with a man that has a picky taste palette. Okay, when we're going out to eat, I can't deal with a man that is obsessed with meat. I can't deal with a man that likes to watch chicken fights or go to rodeos or go to SeaWorld or go to zoos. We are just not aligned with one another, because I don't believe animals are here for our entertainment or for us to just use and abuse. They were created to live their best life on here just as humans were, and we actually ruined the quality of life for all of us when we could have made it better. So yeah, you're just gonna really piss me off if you ask me to do something like that with you.
Okay, but do you think any man has told you the truth to go out on a date with you? Like, do you think they ever lead with the truth?
No,
Exactly. Sorry.
that's real. That's real.
Because, like, go
That's
on.
real. That's
Would you go out with a man if he told you the truth? Like, his honest truth.
That's
You
true.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
You would never give a man a chance if he was honest.
that's so real. And a huge pill I had to swallow lately, and it's obvious, and I've had conversations with my sister who's very intelligent, but it's just a pill that I finally decided to swallow. Anyone that I have really liked, it wasn't even them. It was the reflection of myself in them and my immaculate imagination skills are definitely impeccable. The way I can fantasize and be in a fantasy world, if you give me just a bit of crumbs to work with, I can make magic happen. And it is unfortunate for me, very fortunate for them. And I just came into the realization that what we had with a few of my lovers was nothing. It was just me looking for parts of myself and other people to feel good. So
That's real.
it was what we had. It wasn't real. Like,
No,
you weren't who
for sure
you
not.
said you were. You didn't live up to who you said you'd be. You didn't do the things you do. And you couldn't keep this mask on for long. You just studied what you think I'd like, and then you applied it. I fell for it, and it wasn't even you that I really liked after all. So it's just because you could think, oh, this guy's so funny, but you're the one carrying the conversation in a very humorous way. It's you. It's not them. They just might be laughing with you, but you're reflecting, you're romanticizing of that conversation. You're like, he's so funny though. No, he's actually not intelligent enough to have the same humor as you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not real. It's all fake. It's a facade.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely am funnier than any man I've ever talked to. Fuck. Have I met a funny man?
No. What a shame.
No, I have, but I mean, like, that I've been romantically involved with. I've met funny men. Like, more like if I think a man's funny, it's not because I'm laughing with him, I'm laughing at him.
That's
you
real.
know? I never like,
For sure.
you know,
Yeah. That's so
and I'm just like witty, so it's just easy to, like, anything you say, I can bounce off and say something that's gonna keep it like fun. And
yeah, and sometimes she is
Like-
flirting, but she's literally just being witty, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she fucking likes this. She
Yeah.
just gave me her 2 cents. I know she want to take control of this."
oh, I'll make sure to never speak around a man again. That's his inner dialogue. Okay, my turn.
Okay.
Okay, this is a good one
Okay.
because this could go either way. I don't know how you feel.
Okay.
But first date, spooky or sweet, a sports event.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's sweet.
I think that's sweet. Don't expect me to be as heavily into sports or at all as you are, but I'm not the type to really watch sports on TV unless it's dancing or fighting. But if it's a ball sport you want to take me to, I would definitely prefer it live. I feel like that could be a fun activity. I like dates that are
Mhm.
fun activities. So I
Mhm.
would consider that a fun activity because we're watching something live.
Yes.
It's different than going to the movies. You should never do that for a first date because you shouldn't speak to one another. But if you're watching a live sports performance, then we could talk, we could narrate,
could have dialogue.
we could have dialogue.
Yeah.
And we can, there's food there. It's not always the best food, but Yeah, you're gonna have to feed the other outside of that.
Right.
But yeah, I would say that's sweet.
Same. I think that's sweet. I think it's like understandable that you would want to have a bad bitch courtside with you. Now, don't expect me to not check out a player or two, but
That's real.
Sorry,
She's still single at the end of the day. May the best player win.
I'm not winking at number 8. I mean, can't wink. But I'm all twitchy. He's like
Giving him the eyes. So.
Nah, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think it is cute though. Because like personally me, like I'm not into sports, but if the man I was dealing with was into sports, that's cool. I can get down with that as long as you're not asking me to pretend to like something I don't. Right? You could like anything if you like it, I love it, right? I don't care. But I'm not going to be one of those girls that's like, oh, go whatever fucking team and act like I give a fuck. I don't. I have my own personality. I have my own life. I don't need to dick ride what you're into to fit in. I don't really give a fuck about hanging out with you and your guy friends. That's your time. I'm all for guys' night. You go out. You go have your fun. I'm going to go have my fun with my friends, you know, or stay home or do whatever the fuck I want to do. But don't drag me into something I don't want to do. But you could do whatever you want to do. You know, that's fair.
Right. And also, babes, sorry to be a Debbie Downers, but spoiler alert, a lot of those activities you like to watch are orchestrated.
Right. Like
a facade. Another facade. But it is entertaining. I get it.
Yeah.
I'd not watch sitting in front of a TV watching it all day. No, I don't get that. But yeah, I just wouldn't want a man to be heavily into watching TV like that, period.
Right.
But
like, get up, loser. Get up off your ass.
if you like to watch some live sports, watch a game here and there. Whatever.
Right.
Be a bro.
And like, you can go like sit your ass on the couch and watch as much stuff as you want to watch, as long as you give me like something fun to do, like maybe your credit card and I go online shopping.
That,
you know,
it's a really good solution.
like we're both getting screen time.
Yeah.
So just in different ways.
Yeah. See, you guys are supposed to be the ones with the solutions, but you're leaving it up to us.
Every time. And don't worry, I always have one. As long as you got money, I have a solution. Okay.
Okay. Spooky or sweet?
Spooky.
A picnic on the beach.
Super cute. Down. I think picnics period are cute. It doesn't have to be the beach. I think just picnics period are very sweet. That's my thing. Okay, so like the whole reason this even came about is because I made this post, right? And I was like, mention low effort, low quality dates. And I said walk date and coffee date. And then I also said, you know, you can't spend 100, 200 on dinner, whatever. And then all the broke men got up in an uproar and, oh my God, like, you know, I'm sorry. I don't know where the fuck you guys are going where you're spending less than $100 on food. It just doesn't happen. Like with me and my friends, with me and my sister, with me and one other person, where are we going out to eat for less than 100? I'm talking about like sitting down dining. You know, I'm not talking about getting food to go or whatever. Even then.
Right.
When we do these mukbangs just on our couch, like, it's not even like that we're ordering so out of the ordinary. We just order like that and we just start doing it on camera. But like a sit down place where you have to tip, you're dining in, like I don't know. But we do live in California, if you're wondering for reference, if you're watching this. So it's probably different other places. But in California and
expensive,
close to LA, you're not eating for less than $100.
No.
So I didn't think I was being like bougie saying that.
Unless your waist is 4 inches and you only crave arugula.
Right. But even then, in LA, it's going to be $48 for a salad.
Salad
like,
is like fucking, yeah.
It's expensive.
Good luck.
So I didn't think I was
better
like,
go through a drive-thru, get a $5 fucking Happy Meal.
Right.
It's not even $5 anymore.
Right. So I didn't think I was being bougie. I didn't think I was saying anything wrong. But I think like what people misconstrued about the message is like, for me, it's not about the location. Like if I say I'm not willing to go on a walk date or a coffee date, it's just because I view that as a low effort date. I don't want to meet a man that's showing low effort from the start, right? To me, that's out. I'm not going to carve time out of my day when I could be hanging out by myself, something that's way more fun than hanging out with a man, hanging out with family, hanging out with friends. To me, those are all way better options than to choose to carve out time for a man showing minimal effort from the jump. Now, if you are a serial, if you are a serial dater that just dates all the time, maybe going out on expensive dates, $100, $200, right, seems like a lot, right? If you're someone that's just dates any and everyone. To me, I'm not going out on a date with someone that I don't think that I would like, right? I just wouldn't even put myself in a position to sit across the table from someone that I have no interest in at all, right? There has to be some interest for me to even want to go on the date in the first place. But yeah, I guess if you're a serial dater, a coffee date makes sense. If you're fucking speed dating, doing some weird shit like that.
Yeah.
But just like, if I'm talking to someone, not that it's like, oh, I'm not going to talk to anyone else because I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should keep your options open. But also, I don't even have the time and energy to be talking to a bunch of people. So if I'm texting someone, most likely I'm just texting that one person. Like, it's not like I have this roster full of men that I'm entertaining. I don't even have the desire to do that. So if I'm talking to someone and it gets to the point of, oh, let's go out on a date. Yeah, I expect you to put some time and effort into planning the fucking date. Do your research on me. Try to figure out what you would think I would like. And it doesn't have to be a restaurant, but I think food should be involved. And it doesn't matter if it's a picnic or an activity. But, you know, let's have fun. Like, I'm not going to meet you at a fucking coffee bean. Sorry, coffee bean. But I'm not going to meet you at a coffee spot and drink a tea. I don't even drink coffee. I'm not drinking a tea with you.
Literally, like a bitch doesn't even drink coffee. It's bad for your teeth. It's bad for you, period.
It's bad for your liver. Like, it's drying you up. So.
Yeah. And tea, it's just like, okay, I'm going to have this drink and talk to you. We're going to finish it in 5 seconds. And I'm staring at no. Fuck off. But, yeah.
It's so...
I think a perfect date to me would incorporate having a picnic. I just feel like it's so thoughtful and you can also change it up. It could have different food. You could have it at a different place. You can have a different activity incorporated with it. I think it's super cute. I still haven't done it. The fucking swan ducks pedaling the lake. That's so cute. Like,
okay, we can go next week.
You can. Now it's starting to get cold. Well, I guess in the day.
Wear sweats.
But
you're not getting in the water.
Yeah, I just feel like having a cute activity near somewhere beautiful, picnic that has food. There's enough activities where it's just like, okay, we're not just sitting here with this fucking drink. We're doing something together other than eating, and there's beautiful scenery around us. We have both carved out time out of our schedule to spend this time together. So it shows me that you actually like me and you are down to show me effort. It pleases you because that does take effort, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Which, if you're really worried about money and dates, then you should just wait to date if you don't have the funds. But picnics are a very, I would say, on the more low scale of costs. Okay, unless you're getting the finest champagne to go with it. Some people like to do that. It's not what I'm talking about. I would prefer not to drink on the picnic like that. But yeah.
Right.
I think that would be super cute. It's cheap. Like, just get some fucking snacks and do a fun activity like art. Art's fun. Do the swan boats. Those are like $10 a piece or something.
Yeah. And I overall think a lot of men, it's like, for me, you don't have to spend all this money to impress me. Just put some thought into it, but pick a fucking struggle. You're not going to be cheap as fuck and also not creative at the same time. If you want to, ball on a budget, do it. You could still impress me spending very little money, but show some creativity. Show me that you put some thought into this. Like, I'm not just going to accommodate to you and your low efforts and meet you to go drink a coffee that I don't fucking drink at all. So to ask me on a coffee date would be very tone deaf because I don't drink coffee. But also a walk date is like beyond me. I'm not getting my 10K steps in with you, sir. I don't give a fuck to do that.
Fuck off.
Now, if you want to take me to like an amusement park and you want to do that type of walk date,
that's
cool, cute, fun. I'm there. But these men want you to meet them where they're at, which is in the pits of hell or at a local coffee shop. And I'm not doing it. I'm not interested.
Okay. How do you feel about a man? Is this spooky or sweet character? He has immense interest in you. He thinks you're so beautiful and he wants your time. But this is how he chooses to make an impression. Let me know when you're in the area and we will figure it out.
No.
Is there one or two problems with that?
I think there's two problems because, for one, if I'm in your area, I'm not in your area to see you. I already have prior plans, right? And for two, let's figure it out. I want you to be a man. I want you to put your big boy pants on and I want you to take charge. And I want you to plan the day. I want you to plan the date. I want you to plan the time. I want you to tell me what to wear. I like, men that have old-fashioned values, and that's what I would consider to be old-fashioned values. So, yeah, if a man's saying, let me know when you're in the area, like I'm not a Uber driver in your area ready to just pull up on you. No, that's a turn off.
I don't like when men are on the let me know type of mindset, period. You should just do your check-ins whenever you get the little inkling to check in and see, are you going to be able to give me some of your time in the near future?
Right.
If this week doesn't work out, how about next week? Instead of, let me know, bro.
Yeah.
Let me know.
No, yeah, because it's not like, it's a man shouldn't be like, oh, let me know. Like, no, you let me know. You let me know.
Right. Oh, how sexy is this? Be ready Wednesday, 7 p.m. Dress like this. I'm picking up.
So easy.
I don't know where I'm going. I know what I have to wear. That's what really matters. And then you're doing the rest. Yeah. Oh, speaking of picking up though. Sorry, guys. Okay. How am I going to relay this message without sounding like a whore? I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm just going to take a fucking swing at it. Okay. If you are just starting to date somebody, you should always meet in public areas. That is it. And I would even recommend you to drive separately to and from said restaurant, for example, because you could just feel the chemistry and the vibes during the dinner date and you want to go for a cruise or sit in the car by a park or anything or take a nightcap. Don't go to his place and don't have him come to yours. All right. We could just avoid that. But let's just talk about the car situation, because that is when some people can get too comfortable because they have just been feeling giddy all night. They're feeling chemistry and their ears been talking out. Now your pants are coming off. That's not right. And I can understand from a perspective of getting super excited. Like, maybe it hasn't happened in a while and you got trigger happy, but that's not the message you're relaying to this person. Now they're going to think that you fuck everybody. So even if you didn't have sex, you're just getting past kissing. Let's just say that. You're getting past kissing, you're in the car. you're not giving the best message. So if you are the type of person to get trigger happy with someone you are interested in, I would just suggest to never be alone with them ever, unless you've been dating for a while. Like, literally, don't be alone with them. You need to be someone with a low drive or a lot of self-control, and you can have a high drive with self-control, but I would just say that's a helpful tip, because I've been there where I just was really enjoying myself with the date and things escalated afterwards because the car was involved. Of course you want to go on a cruise and you want to talk to me some more and play some music and tell me stories and try to get to know me more. You want to get to know something else too. And yeah. That's what I would not recommend for especially your first date. Your first few dates, especially your first date. We are grown, and grown folks do what grown folks do. But I think it has been very normalized for people to just smash on the first date at the same time. You guys don't know each other. You need to give each other the opportunity to find out if you even truly like each other. You don't know that after one date. It doesn't matter how well you guys clicked, how much chemistry you have, how much attraction is mutual. You don't know each other. So therefore, they shouldn't get to know your body either right away. Yes, you are grown, but you also should display more self-love.
Yeah.
And it's giving filling a void. It's giving low respect towards self. It's just giving like not usually the message you would like to relay. If you want them to look at you in a high way, which if you hit it off, you're going to want them to value you and see you in a bright, beautiful light, but they're going to have a hard time doing that if you didn't give them the opportunity to get to know you more first.
Definitely. Yeah, if you are a woman that has loose boundaries and you know that about yourself, then you need to not put yourself in positions that's going to test your boundaries, because if you're someone that's more than likely to fail the test, just don't even allow it to get there, period. Like, it's an easy fix, right? It's an easy fix. Don't put yourself in no type of position where a man's going to talk you out of your panties.
Right.
Because yeah, a lot of women, they like a lot of women, words are enough, right? Being told what they want to hear is more than enough for them. And then they get upset when they don't see the results they want to see, and they don't get the outcome they want out of the man, right? And men, they don't listen. We know this. Men do not listen. They only can respond to what you show them physically. So if you are not allowing them to lay down with you, then they know, okay, this girl, is serious. She wants to be taken seriously. But if you're over here sucking dick first date and you say, I don't really do this. Yeah, that's just not going to be that convincing. So you need to make sure you are not putting yourself in a position to have, both hands, mouth position on him. So,
right.
I mean, and that's if you're a lucky one. A lot of guys, it's like, baby violin. That's if you're lucky, right? So
you'll know it's big. He'll just whip it out. I mean, if he has self-respect, he won't.
No, but guys with big dicks love to show you they have a big dick.
Yeah.
Like, a guy has a small dick when he's not whipping it out. A guy's on the smaller side
when he's scared. I'm literally fact checking her now, and I swear to God. Yeah. Yes. But literally the last person, I did move a little faster than I should have. But I will say, in the beginning of us dating, I didn't even know what it looked like. I never touched it. He only had pleased me, and randomly we're speaking. We were not in the heat of the moment. He just put my hand on his lower area, and it was soft. We were not in the heat of the moment, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? That is fucking huge. I didn't say it like that. I was just like, he was like, what? Why is your face like that, bro? What do you think? Why do you think I'm shook right now? You just literally did that. I didn't even know. And it is big dick behavior to prioritize the woman. So maybe I should have known because he wasn't pressed about his own pleasure before. He ended up caring about it. It's pretty soon. But yeah.
But some men get pleasure off of pleasing a woman, so it still is their pleasure. And honestly, those men are going to heaven.
Yeah.
Can come off of eating some coochie. Yeah, some guys are so like, they just are. So a lot of women think like, oh yeah, I just got mine, like blah blah. Like, no, he's still. If a man's mouthing anything is near your coochie, they're up, you're down. You know, that is what it is. They're just like freaks. They're freaked out. You know.
Yeah. Well, I felt up. I did.
What?
So I wish that was like the only memory I had. Bye-bye. I would have been like, oh, good person. But then I found out things about you, so.
Right.
But
know too much.
That was good person character quality traits. So
in that moment. Okay. I don't know what you're gonna say, but I have to ask you anyways. Spooky or sweet? First date at a nightclub.
Fuck off. That's spooky.
That's spooky.
It's just giving, you're bringing me around to show all your fellow club rat friends that you see every weekend. Look what I got this weekend. I'm going to take her home and smash her after this. Not that this has happened to me, but that's what I think the secret hidden between the line message would be.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just here as a prop. So you could get your homies excited. I'm just constantly at this point, you guys. I'm sorry. Maybe it is overboard. But at this point in my life, I just think everything's to impress the homeboys. And if I can just the slightest, I have got the ick. I'm not interested. Luckily for all of you guys, which you're like, finally, this fucking lover girl retires. She's so stupid. But I'm just like, regardless, I'm just not interested, even if it wasn't like that. But if I could sniff it, consider yourself fucked. You're not on the roster. Not that I have a roster, but if I were to have one, you wouldn't make it.
Right. And I just think also, like, if a man were to ask me to go to a nightclub for a first date, one, I'm not hanging out with a man late at night. I don't think that's appropriate. I think breakfast, lunch, early dinner is, you know, something is more my speed, right? Yeah. I don't want to be with a man at 11, 12, 1, 2.
It's giving booty call hours. Yeah. No, it's not. It's like leading into the booty call hours.
Yeah.
So you're treating me like a booty call.
You're treating me like a booty call. And for 2, you're asking me to go to a nightclub on a date. That means you think that you think nightclubs are super fun. I don't think nightclubs are fun. I actually think they're the exact opposite.
Right.
The least if I could choose to go to a club or not, I'm always choose not to go to a club because I don't think clubs are fun, especially like home clubs, right? If maybe we're in another country, why would I be in another country with a man? I wouldn't be, you know what I mean? But if I was going to go to a club, it would be in a different state and a different country. I'm not going to an LA nightclub with a man. Right? Are you a promoter?
Right.
Are you a promoter? Are you trying to hit your like quota amount of girls that you need to bring? I can't hear you, you know, when we're speaking. I don't actually want to hear you. I don't want you to speak to me too much if the music's playing that loud. You've probably asked me 4 or 5 times if I want a shot, and I've already told you 4 or 5 times I don't fucking drink, and now you're pushing it, and I'm getting pissed the fuck off. I just don't see that being good in any scenario. For me personally, I know some women love the club. I don't love the club. But that also shows that's what you do for fun. That's the best you can come up with. That's your best foot forward. I am not impressed. No. Leave me out of the mess. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Do you have another one for me?
Yeah. Spooky or sweet? Traveling to the destination of your choice, but first date.
Fuck no. See, okay, this is the thing. A lot of men think that they... Okay, well, I will say it's a lot of women's fault too, but a lot of men think they're doing something so grand by... Let me not start off like that, because I started off and like that. And they're all, bitch, feed yourself. I'll pick up the check. I'm like, oh, God. Fuck. But a lot of men think they're showing you the greatest time by flying you out somewhere. And it's like, you're not doing what you think you're doing, right? The greatest time for me would be to be sent on a trip without you with my homegirls that you're sponsoring, right? That would be the greatest time if we're talking about the greatest time. If you're inviting me to another country or another state and you want to fly me out and we don't know each other, you're a stranger, you are basically trying to pay for pussy up front, right? That's what you're trying to do. Because you're like, oh, maybe my type's not going to be where I'm at. I mean, not even that a lot of men have a type. They just kind of go for whatever. But it's not flattering, you know? And I know a lot of women, they think it's flattering to go on a trip with a guy. I think it's scary. And I think you just, want to secure some sex. That's what it is. Because what girl in their right mind is going to allow a man to fly her out and she's not going to give it up?
Right.
That doesn't really go together. Now, any other thing that's like, I could drive myself, I'm expecting a man to not expect anything from me. But if I'm going to get on a flight for a man, I know what time it is. Mm-hmm. So I'm not putting myself in that position because I'm not sleeping with a man that I don't know.
Right.
So no, that's
he wants to use you as a pocket pussy, or he wants to fucking kill you.
Right.
So and dump your body in where there's no cameras and there's no one around. Okay.
Like he wants to turn you into a Netflix docuseries.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like when a man's trying to fly you out right away. Because I've been asked to get flown out, I feel like quite a lot now. And I'm like, oh, you want to turn me into a Netflix docuseries? Yeah. And then all my pictures that they're going to use are going to be like bikini pictures. Because what else do I have? We were literally talking about this. We're at a viewing the other day. And there's like a slideshow of like their whole life. I'm like, shit. It's giving fucking 48 bikini pictures and a few selfies. But at least, you guys remember me looking good.
She lived it up, as that person did.
Lived it up with the thong up her butt.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Because now we have to wrap it up soon. Okay, hold on.
One? Okay. Let's wrap it
up. First date, the gym.
Fuck no. I would say I would definitely not want to go to the gym as a first date, nor maybe at all. I enjoy going to the gym by myself. I feel like I have taken ecstasy when I go into the gym and no one's there. So why would I want to work out with a man? That is definitely spooky. I definitely don't want to work out with a man at all, nor especially the first date. Maybe if I'm dating a man for a long time, we could work out like once in a blue moon together, and you can help me stretch outside of the gym in a non-sexual way. But you see those couples and they're like helping each other stretch. You could do that like separately, but that's more intimate. That's a very intimate. We're like this, right? It's not first date material.
Yeah. I want a man that goes to the gym because I want to know the man cares about his health and he takes care of himself. But I would not want to meet a man at the gym because you're not about to fuck up. You're not about to blow up a spot that I use to better myself, right? I don't want to have to switch gyms because you're going to be there. I don't want to feel like I need to look a certain way because you're there. I just want to go to the gym and work on myself, and that's me time. So I don't even want to meet a man at the gym. If a man suggested a first date at the gym, are you a motherfucking personal trainer? Like, are you trying to get me to sign up some contract with you?
Right.
Are you trying to, do you need money? Like,
it's giving promo. It's giving free promo for his business.
It's just like a free, like, I have a membership, you have a membership, you want me to meet you there and call it a date. Yeah, absolutely the fuck no.
Or what about his apartment complex gym? He's like, you can shop at my place.
I think a man's that suggests going to his place when you're first starting off, period, is extremely inappropriate, tacky, creepy, low effort. He thinks you're a booty call.
Take that as disrespect.
Take it as disrespect.
'Cause it is.
Never take these like offerings when it's, you know, free or his home or whatever as a compliment that, oh my God, he wants to spend time with me.
Recycled breadcrumbs.
He wants you to unload his balls, and like you just have to take it for what it is. He's not seeing any type of future with you if he's suggesting his place off rip. Fuck your place. It's probably not even clean.
Yeah. Ew. Okay. I have one last one.
Okay.
Spooky or sweet? Going on a date
Spooky.
with a man.
Spooky. It's spooky as shit.
Spooky or sweet going on a date with your friends, other girls.
Sweet. The sweetest ever. until a friend girl dinners are always sweet, always fun, always a
so
ball.
fun.
And then once we start bringing up men, it gets really spooky.
Yeah. So you guys ruin it.
So it's like, but what are we talking about if we're not talking about men? I know we talk about other stuff, but it is like
Boys are brought up.
boys are brought up.
Maybe not specifically boys, but just dynamics of relationships. But specifically.
Right. I mean, it's just fun. Like, I can't live with them, can't live without them.
Yeah.
Definitely can't live with them, though.
I don't think I would physically want to live in a house with one again, but
And I
Yeah.
don't like when I said, I was like, oh, like basically, like, you know, I'm not a feminist because I believe in female supremacy. Like, I was like, you know, men are needed, men are important. And then so many girls are like, what are men needed for? And it's like, okay, haha, like, you're funny, but let's be real. Who's gonna plunge the toilet? Like, who's gonna build the house? Someone's got to do the hard labor. We need men. Right. No,
Right.
I wholeheartedly, that's why it's like I could never be 100% a man hater, because if my tire goes flat, if, you know, I want to move into, if I want to build a house.
I need new tires. So
No, but like if there's a car issue, if something needs to get built, if, you know, someone needs to protect us, which it would have to be protection from another man, a man's going to have to do it. And that's why I can never sit up here and say I hate men, because I don't. I think that you guys have a role that you need to fulfill. The problem is a lot of you guys are not fulfilling those roles, you know? Too many of you guys just want to like wear leather jeans and fuzzy hats and get on SoundCloud and, you know, rap your little hearts out. And it's like, no, we need electricians. We need plumbers. We need construction workers. We need you guys. We need you guys to put down the fucking red dye that's in all of our food that's making you guys feminine as fuck. And we need you guys to step up to the plate and be men. A lot of you men don't even know how to change a tire. And that's a problem, because you know who else doesn't know how to change a tire? Me. So could I be with a man that doesn't know how to change a tire? No. What do you mean call AAA? You can't do it? Guess what? You can't do me. You can't do me. If you can't change a tire, it's just not going to work out, because who's going to change, or who's going to teach our son how to do that? I need to be with a manly man that has real, like, male core attribute. What is it?
Attributes.
Real core, male core attributes, so he could pass that on to our son, right? If we have a son. I cannot teach a boy how to be a man, right? You would have to do that. So if you're a bitch made ass motherfucker yourself, I'm not fucking carrying on your fucking last name. For what? To raise another fucking bitch in this world? No, thank you.
Right. And your mother could be the best mother in the world, but she cannot raise a boy to be a man either.
No.
Doesn't matter how great of a woman you are. A boy needs a male figure to teach him how to be a man, show him the ropes, or else he's going to end up
A bitch like his dad.
inadequate, feminine, or like his father that he never got to meet, but still somehow picked up his characteristics.
Right.
It happens, you guys. You could still not be around that person and you're going to pick up those traits because it's fucking genetic.
Yes. And that's why women need to get real strict women need to get real strict on who they give a child to, because a lot of you guys give children to men that like are the furthest thing from a man, you know? And then you guys have sons, and then who's teaching them how to do shit? You're not gonna complete the mission the way you want to. Like, you're not putting out good into the world when you give a loser a baby. You're creating more losers. And I don't mean to call you guys children losers. Oh my God, it's getting kind of cancelish here, but please save the world.
Yeah, and
No more
also,
babies.
also don't hear this and be like, oh, he needs a male figure. I'm gonna fucking bring my fuck buddies around my kid.
Right.
Fuck off, bitch. Your child should not be around any of your fuck buddies, anyone you're dating, unless you're fucking dating them for years. Literally years, because you don't know someone in the first year. They could be a completely different fucking person, and it's not just your livelihood that's jeopardized. It's your child, someone who's a lot more vulnerable, someone who's a lot more like a sponge and could take on and just fucking some bitches.
And with that being said, we're going to Sweet Greens.
So bye.